Hello friends, welcome to our channel Mechanical Motivator. Today we are going to see projection of plane. So previous video I have just explained an introduction to projection of planes, and this is a basic problem. I will be explaining the question, then I will be telling the given data, and then we will be proceeding with the step by step procedure. A pentagonal plate of 35 mm. So first of all, from the question we have to identify three datas. First data is what kind of plane or what kind of projection we are going to draw. So in our case it's a pentagonal plane. So the basic diagram will be a pentagon. Next thing is we need to identify how much the dimension of this side. So they have clearly given 35 mm. So we need to draw a pentagon for a side of 35 mm. And we know very well. So pentagon means the angle will be 72 degrees in all the sides. Next thing is we need to identify two things. One will be resting and another one will be orientation. Okay, so 35 mm rest on VP. So the pentagon will be resting on VP. So resting on VP on one of its corner. So orientation is whether it's edge or side or else corner. So there will be two conditions. Either it will be edge orientation or corner orientation. In our question it's clearly given it's a corner orientation. Draw its projection when its surface is inclined 50 degree to VP. So the surface will be inclined to 50 degree to VP and it's perpendicular to HP. So we know we have clearly understood the question and also I have clearly explained the given data. Now we are going to draw the projections. So first of all we just identify what kind of pentagon we are going to draw. So pentagon is a basic diagram. So there are many types of pentagon. So first case, just listen to me. So this is the side. So where I put the number is the first side. So this is the side, and from here I will be starting the diagram and will be taking 72 degree and complete the entire pentagon. We can draw pentagon like this. Starting from here, this is the side, and another type is this one. So keeping this as the side, and we can complete the pentagon. And the third one will be this is the basic side. So starting from here we can complete the pentagon, and fourth one will be keeping the side on the left hand side. Keeping the side here and we can complete the pentagon. So there are four different types of pentagon. First of all we need to know which kind of pentagon we are going to take. First thing is resting in VP. So resting in VP means we can draw the diagram here. Second thing is orientation. Orientation is corners. Listen to me. So if this is the side, this is the corner, and this one is the corner, and this one is the corner, and this one is the corner. All these corners are equally inclined. For example, if you take an angle means you will be having 45 degree. You will be having both these sides will be equally inclined. So if you check the angle here, you will be having 45 degree. So this is the exact corner which will be equally inclined and having an angle of 45 degree on both these sides. So this is the edge. Opposite to the edge is the corner. This corner is equally inclined and angle will be 45 degree and 45 degree. In our case, it's a corner orientation. So always choose from left hand side. So if it's corner means you have to choose this diagram. If it's side means then you have to choose the fourth diagram. So orientation is corner. So we will be going for the first case itself. So you will be starting the diagram having the base side 35 mm like this, and you will be taking 72 degree and will be complete the entire pentagon. So first diagram we are going to choose and we are going to draw here. Okay, first of all we know the dimension for the pentagon is 35 mm. So before drawing the pentagon, just imagine, see this duster. This duster will be resting on VP. So VP is the wall. Okay, just imagine like this. If the duster is resting on VP means when you are seeing from the front, view, the true shape of the duster, that is the rectangle portion, will be seen on the vertical plane, and you will be having front view. So whatever diagram we are going to plot in vertical plane will be our front view. So we get the pentagon, true shape of the pentagon only in our front view. When you see the pentagon, the true shape of the pentagon can be seen only from the front view. So that's what we are doing. Already we chosen which pentagon we have to choose. So starting will be you will be starting from here. So this side will be 35 mm. So this side will be 35 mm and you will be taking 72 degree. You will be drawing for a 35 mm. Then take your compass, measure 35 mm, keep your compass at 5 and try to cut an arc here. And keep your compass at 2 and try to cut an arc. These two arcs will be meeting at one point. That point, the closing point will be 1 dash. So this point will be closing point. Now we have plotted the pentagon. So this is the way to draw the pentagon, and we will clearly can understand that the true shape of the pentagon can be seen only in the front view. So front view will be having here, on top view will be having in the horizontal plane. So just imagine like this, if this is the duster, means when we are seeing from the top view, we will be having only one line. Same thing holds good for pentagon. So just imagine if you have a pentagon here, when you are seeing from the top, you will be seeing only one single line, and that too, that line will be falling on the reference plane. Now, when we see the pentagon from the top view, I have clearly said that we can see only that line. When you see pentagon from the top view, you will be having only a straight line. That straight line will be falling on the reference line itself. So just see like this. No need to draw these lines. You can use your scale. Just keep your scale here at the point 1 dash. Keep your scale and try to plot a point here, as well as keep your scale at 4 3, so that you will be getting a point here. Try to darken it. So this one is called your top view. So whatever we drawn here is your top view. So try to draw with your HB pencil, and also when you are drawing this front view, you can draw with your HB pencil. These two should be seen very clearly. See to it that the front view, top view, whatever you drawn should be very dark, and it should have some difference between your top view and the reference line. And next thing is how we are naming it. So you just see it, when you are seeing from the top, you can see 1 dash, you can see 5 dash, you can see 4 dash around. But 2 dash and 3 dash you can't see. Whichever points you can't see, try to those points are called hidden points. Those points can be written inside the bracket. So when you are seeing from the top, you can see 1 right, 1 dash you can see, this point you can see. So I am just plotting it as 1 itself. When you are seeing from the top, you can see 5, but you can't see 2. So I am writing as 5, bracket I am writing 2. Same thing when you are seeing from top, you can see 4, but you can't see 3. So I am writing as 4 and bracket 3. The next thing is, the next data is we going to do surface inclination. The surface is inclined 50 degree to VP. So this is the surface. So whatever diagram you are drawing here, this is the initial position or basic diagram, and next thing will be the surface inclination, and third diagram will be edge inclination. But in our case, this is the basic sum, so we are not having any edge inclination. We will be closing the sum with surface inclination. In upcoming videos, we will be seeing the edge inclination. Okay, surface inclination. Second diagram is surface inclination. What we are going to do is, we are just going to incline this line, the surface, for 50 degree. See here, the surface is inclined 50 degree to VP. So we know very well, just measure this. Take your scale, measure this distance. You will be having some distance. For example, if you are having 5 centimeter, okay, so try to leave some space here. It can be a 2 centimeter or 3 centimeter between these two. It's not mandatory, but see to it, you should leave some space. Now, keep your scale anywhere on the XY line. So you can keep this point, the first point, right? You can keep here, anywhere. But see to it, you are maintaining a decent distance. Okay, you can keep a point here, and if you are having a 5 centimeter, I am approximately telling, if you are having 5 centimeter means, try to incline this line 50 degree. So what you are going to do, you just keep a point and try to keep a protector at this point upside down, and you have to measure this angle as 50 degree. For 50 degree, you are going to incline this line. Okay, so you just incline this line for 50 degree. Naming is, try to have a different naming. You should not be the same naming. If it's 1 means, try to put as 1 1. If it's 5 means, you put as 5 1. So for same distance. So how much distance, the distance between these 2 points, the same distance you have to maintain here. So just try to exactly draw this line, and also try to plot the point 5 and 2 exactly as it is. But naming alone changes. Now we have already drawn this line, right? So we are having 3 points here. Try to draw vertically to some distance. You can extend this point. Try to draw a vertical line upward to some distance for all the 3 points like this. You will be drawing 3 vertical lines upwards. Same way you will be drawing one for 5 means you will be drawing a straight line horizontally like this. For 4 and 3 also you draw horizontal line. For 1 also you draw a horizontal line, and for 2 also you draw a horizontal line. See to it that the 2 and the vertical one will be meeting at one point, like here. This one and this one will be meeting at one point. We just going to plot those points. Once again I tell, just try to extend this line vertically upwards for all the 3 points, as well as here we are having 5 points. Try to extend a straight line. Try to extend and draw a straight line horizontally. If 5 here means this 5, this line and this 5 will be meeting at one point like this. This point will be placing it as 5, and this one and this one will be meeting at one point like this. It will be meeting at one point like this. We just going to identify all the 5 points. So this one and this one will be meeting at this point. This point is called as 1, 1. So for everything we will be putting dash. Yeah. This 2 and this 2 will be meeting at this point. This is called as 2, 1 dash. This 3 and this 3 will be meeting at this point. This is called as 3, 1 dash. This 4 and this 4 will be meeting at this point. This is called as 4, 1 dash. And 5 I have just marked it. So we have marked all the 5 points. Now next thing is we just going to join all the points and we will be getting a pentagon. Now just join all the points. We have already plotted 5 points, right? Just connect all the points and this is our solution. This line should be very, very dark and this line, the pentagon which you got should be very, very dark, which should be drawn with the HP pencil. The extended line, these lines are called as extending line. These lines should be drawn with the very, very light. It should be drawn with a 2H pencil. Dimensioning is, if we can dimension any one side, you can dimension either here or here. The side is 35 mm. So just dimension this side and right is 35 mm and 50-degree dimensioning. That's all. So this is the diagram and try to rub the unwanted. So these external lines somewhat you will be going outside the diagram. Try to rub it so that the diagram will be looking nice. In case if you are having any doubt means you can just write in the comment section and do subscribe my channel Mechanical Motivator. Then only you can receive all the videos which I upload. Thanks for watching this video.